Hey Sagittarius, it's your honest homegirl 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐻𝑜𝑛𝑒𝑠𝑡 and this is your homegirl horoscope for today. Let's get into your messages before we get into your reading. Now, Sagittarius, I kept getting you need to simplify your life, but not in a physical sense. It's more so in a spiritual sense, in the sense of your emotions, in the sense of your thoughts. Okay, there's a lot of things that you've been hoarding, feelings, thoughts, okay, beliefs that no longer serve you anymore. Okay, and I feel like your adolescent self is trying to get you to understand it's time for you to fill your cup up with what you really believe is true, how you really feel inside. And if you don't feel the way that you want to feel, do what you got to do to get to that point of feeling that way. Many of you want clarity and truth in a situation, and the only person that can give that to you is you. But you got to declutter everything that's going on within you, around you, to be able to see things clearly, if you get what I'm saying. Many of you may have a child coming to you telling you the truth about a situation as well. Okay, it may not be all of the truth, but the majority of it is the truth. Okay, there may be a little couple of fabricated stories in between there, but for the most part, I feel like how they feel about a situation is definitely truthful. Or someone's going to speak their truth, or you're going to speak your truth about how you feel about a situation. I do see someone also coming in trying to like clarify something, or like someone that you could have been dating, someone that's immature or anything like that. Like this person is coming to like rectify the situation, or get you to see something differently than what your truth of them is, type of energy. I don't know what that's about. I feel a little confused with that. And that's probably why they may be coming in to explain something to you, because they may think that you're confused about them. Many of you guys, you have to understand that you're going through a transition at this time, okay? Whether this transition is, again, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually, financially, or all of the above. You are being tested, okay? That's confirmation too. You are laying down a new foundation for yourself, because I just saw something that would always be confirmation for me, but then what was attached to it were these bricks and this wood, and it would look like supplies for a foundation on a house. Okay, some of you could be thinking about building a house as well, or that's what you are already doing. Some of you, this foundation is just a new foundation within self. Okay, you are your house. This is your temple, and you 333 on the time as I say that, and you're changing the structure of things. Okay, so that there's more stability, more security within self. You are not trusting the process. And when you're not trusting the process, you're literally slapping God, Yahweh, Allah, the universe in the face, saying, I don't trust you. I don't trust your plan for me. And that's not okay. Okay, because you end up falling on your face every time you do that. You have to sit there and learn how to surrender. You can't be in control of everything all the time, because you see what happens when you try to control everything. Things just don't go your way sometimes. Things take longer. You hurt through the process of things. You know, you have to learn hard lessons that you didn't really need to learn if you would have just sat there and listened to spirit. But either way, there is change, okay? You are being brought down to a level that makes you uncomfortable, to get you out of your comfort zone, to get you into alignment, okay? So with that said, let's see what spirit has to say for you, Saggies. What does spirit have to say to you guys? Your truth will set you free is what I'm hearing. See, and that's what's stopping you from having a new beginning. You're not walking in your truth. You're not speaking your truth. You may tell yourself the truth, but you don't say it to people that need to hear it. You're not doing what you need to do. You telling yourself, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do that, but you're really not doing it. You're not really doing what you want to do. And that's what's holding back. See, you got to do some more soul searching. Because you need to ask yourself, why aren't you doing what it is that you want to do? Why are you holding yourself back from this new beginning? What are you afraid of? Literally, what are you afraid of? For some of you, I'm still getting inner child. Even though this is a baby girl, for some of you, this could be your baby girl. For someone that you consider your baby girl, and you're trying to figure out why they are not having a new beginning within themselves, it's because they're not speaking their truth. They're not walking in their truth. They're not, allowing themselves to have a new beginning within themselves. They're not doing the soul searching. For others of you, this is your inner child wanting you to look for it. Go within and ask yourself, what did you always want to do when you were a kid? And go do it. Who's stopping you? Nobody. For some of you, you may want to have a daughter, but you're not going to have this daughter until you do some more inner work on yourself. Yeah, see, your child, you have a spirit baby around you that wants to come through, but they want stability and security, okay? Meaning they want you to be stable and secure in self. It may not always be having the fancy car and the fancy house and things like that. You may have a decent car, a decent house. It's the security within you, the self-esteem within you, you being solid within you, mentally, emotionally. Some of you are numb at this time and you need to find your feelings again. Sometimes you gotta cry. It's okay. Many of you, you have you're going to have a daughter with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like yourself. I feel like this daughter is going to also come once you are on the right track. When you're walking in alignment like you're supposed to, that's when this baby's going to come. For some of you, you have a child, a daughter that's going to follow in her father's footsteps and not yours. You may want her to follow in your footsteps, but she's going to follow in her father's footsteps. I'm getting daddy's little girl energy, or this could be you. Oh, dad, you got a whole bunch of cards. Let's hurry up and take them because I don't want the time to have. The thing is, you got to really look for your happiness. Even through the pain, you have to find your happiness. Even when you have to sit there and, take a leap of faith and you really may not know all the details about a situation, you got to understand that you're doing it for your happiness. Many of you, whatever it is that you choose to do, make sure you do it because it's something that you love to do. Make sure your passions are your paychecks. Make sure, the people that you love are people that truly love you and you truly love them. It's not for show. Many of you, you have to understand that you have to take action. You have to be the one to make yourself happy. You have to sit there and feel happy and have the discipline to make sure you make yourself happy. Because counting on other people to make you happy, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen like you want it to. And it'll probably be forced to. But many of you, you have to understand that there's also someone that you love, that you think about heavily, and this person is a teenager. They still have, deceitful ways about them, dishonesty about them. I look at it as teenager energy. You know how teenagers are. You know how you were when you were a teenager. And it's like they have like these devilish ways about them, okay? Or this is you. You still have some devilish ways about you when you were a teenager. And those are things that you need to really reflect on and really ask yourself, why were you that way? And that will answer questions on this person that you're